Welcome to the Anime Classroom, and today we got a new anime to talk about. I'll Become the Villainess that will go down in history is incredible. I watched this weekend and I thought it was going to be a throwaway anime, and boy was I wrong. This is like your normal isekai anime with like a twist, right? The girl who actually becomes the villainess or gets reincarnated as the villainess, she's not technically reincarnated because she wasn't born that way. She was, well, I guess she is, but she takes over the 7-year-old version of the villainess from her favorite game, right? And now the word's a little bit different than her favorite game. There's some variations to everything. But anyway, she takes over her favorite character from the game, Alicia Williams, okay? And it is just brilliant. So she actually wants to be the villainess, but she wants to be a villainess that is respected, and her idea of villainy isn't actually villainy whatsoever. She helps a ton of people while pretending to be cold. She's actually a good guy. What really makes this pretty cool is she's more of a hero than the actual hero.
This won't be able to heal his wounds, but it will keep him alive. I can't thank you enough.
Grandpa Will, I am completely inadequate. I thought I was doing everything right and becoming the greatest villainess ever. But if I can't take action when it matters, there's no point. From this day forward, I vow to work however hard I have to become a villainess who goes down in history.
A villainess?
It was just simply incredible, and this is one of the better MCs in all of anime, I would say. I mean, there's still better MCs out there like Mao Mao and Frieren and Naruto, but she's one of the better ones for sure. So Alicia Williams is born in a noble house, and again, the girl who dies and becomes Alicia Williams, I forget her name from the beginning of the series, but she takes over her body at 7 years old. She is a noble, which means she can use magic, and if you're not a noble, you can't use magic. It's a mana thing that nobles are born with, which is kind of like the hierarchy of society. But she is the youngest child of Arnold and Layla, and the younger sister of Albert, Alan, and Henry. She also, because she knows like a lot of the future events and stuff, again, the word is variating because she is a different person too. She's like changing the word, and it's very much a variation from the game. You get to a point where she can't even predict anything anymore because it's changed too much, and I really like this about this anime. But anyway, she has a special, she learns swordsmanship from her brothers, and she can wield high-level magic, and it's not just given to her, right? The main hero of the ward, who is basically the saint, can use all her magic like willy-nilly and is more powerful than Alicia. But Alicia has to work and become better in order to challenge the hero of the game, or, you know, of the ward. And it's really great because she works really hard at it. Nothing like up to level 80 is easy to her, but getting to 90 takes like 2 years of working hard. It's really good. I want to make sure that I don't give out too much about this. But anyway, she attends a magic academy, and she antagonizes the saint to fulfill her dream of becoming the greatest villainess recorded in history.
Clubs in attendance. Looks like the stage is set. Time to begin. The invitation is much appreciated, but as it happens, I've come to get your thoughts on a different matter. Is that? Yes, the essay you wrote for class. It seems to have been well received. Your teacher made a copy of it for me. Based on this, I take it you hold the belief that all people are created equal? And that the hierarchy imposed upon them by this nation is problematic?
I do. For that reason, the wall around Rowana, which stands as a monument to poverty, should be torn down. This will free its suffering people to live happy and abundant lives, and our citizens will rejoice in our neighbors' good fortune. Everyone will be happy, and there shall be no more inequality.
A terribly shallow and unrealistic screed. And worst of all, so boring that it was a struggle to even finish it.
Again, her idea of villainess is pretty funny because everyone just kind of laughs at her when she talks about it, because she's definitely not a villain, she's a hero. She was reincarnated from a past life who loved playing atomic games but found difficulty in clearing those stages due to her preferential treatment of the villainess. It's like she loves the villains and she had a hard time beating the games because she sided with the villainess over the heroes. And her favorite villainous character in her favorite game that she played previously is what she reincarnated as. Ever since, she has strived to change her predetermined fate in the story of falling into her own demise by her own unwise, incompetent, and self-destructive self by taking advantage of her past knowledge of it to always get ahead and beat it. Now, like I said, she is definitely not playing the villainess that she was supposed to be. So she's trying to be better than her favorite villainess, but at the same time, she's changing all the events in the game too, and she can't predict anything else going forward. The first season ends with a cliffhanger. It's really exciting. I definitely recommend you guys to watch this. There are side characters too, like she saves a boy. There is a man that turns out to be an important figure that she saves in a village that's imprisoned by magic. The prince, it's interesting what happens with him, because he's in the game, he's supposed to fall in love with the saint, but again, of course, Alicia is messing up that story, and I won't say what happens with that, but again, it was very fascinating. I went into the series thinking it was going to be like kind of your normal villainous thing. There has been like some standout villainous anime, but this one takes the cake. This one might be the best one other than Seventh Time Loop, and I do think it's better than Two Moon Kingdom, but Seventh Time Loop had the potential to be better, but we'll probably never get a second season of Seventh Time Loop. Sorry to say. I hope I'm wrong, but it doesn't look like it. This, I would expect a second season. This came out in 2024. I think they might be waiting for, you know, the manga or the light novel to have some more chapters and stuff. There's enough to make a second season right now, but they might just be padding their time a little bit. There's no announcement for a second season yet. I'm holding out hope that there will be, and I think that it would be pretty cool if it was. I think this is a series to watch out for. But if you want an anime and you run out of animes to watch, I highly recommend this one. All right, thank you everybody.